What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for the classic Wednesday night live stream. Today I am joined by a guest, first-time guest on the streams. We've got Sean from ARC Trooper Studios. Thanks for joining us tonight, man.
Of course, thank you for having me. I'm super pumped.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't had you on yet, so I'm excited to get to know you. What are you going to be doing tonight? What are you working on?
Yeah, so I am working on my Takodana mock here. I have finished the Millennium Falcon platform, so I'm working on the rock work that you kind of can see more in the video game in Battlefront 2. So I'm working on that area and mostly the area where Rey and Kylo fight.
Nice. I'm going to be dismantling the Star Destroyer, unfortunately. What's up, Big Boy Bricks, the Unknown Brick, Sea Bacon? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm actually, I've also got my eye on a bid right now, so it ends in 2 minutes. So for these next 2 minutes, I'm going to be a little bit inactive as I'm watching it because I made the bid. I don't want to say I made the bid on accident. It's for a set I don't really want. So I'm kind of hoping I get outbid here in the last couple of minutes.
I can't tell you the amount of times I've done that, and I'm like, oh, please. Like, why did I do this?
Why did I do this to myself? It's a UCS Imperial shuttle, so I do not have the money to pay for it right now.
That set's at my mom's house right now.
You have it?
It's beautiful. I had a problem with that, and that's how I ended up with the 2006 Jabba sail barge over there. It was an impulse bid because I thought, it was a great deal, but for like less than like maybe 180 with all the figures, and I was just like, might as well like if I get it, like it'll be cool. And then I was like, oh no, like I had a little bit of buyer's remorse, and then I got it, and I was like, it's like the 2006 set, so
I mean, worst thing comes to worst, it's a great set, so I'll just be able to sell it, but I just don't want to have to go through the hassle of doing that because I'm going to be selling this Star Destroyer as well, so I'm going to be busy doing that. Sean is the guest, Sea Bacon. His name is Arc. His YouTube channel is ARC Trooper Studios. Definitely go check him out. He's a great mock builder. I'll put his link to his channel down in the description after the stream is over. He does have a channel, Sea Bacon. ARC Trooper Studios. What's up, Commando Brick? How you doing tonight?
Is it harder to hear me a little bit?
Yeah, it is. You'll start talking and you are super quiet. The more you talk, the louder it gets, and then you go quiet again.
Let me see.
What's everyone up to tonight? Anyone do anything fun? Welcome, Scott. I'm not sure if I welcomed you yet, as well as Clone Plays. Thank you for joining. Coconut has the perfect YouTube voice. What makes my voice the perfect YouTube voice?
You have like the like the Jimmy Fallon, like very introduction formal. I love it. Like everything's like clean and it's just smooth. That's the best way to describe it.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. Well, let's see. Bad news, everybody. I just won the bid, so I am the sad owner of a UCS Imperial shuttle. Dang it. Oh, I'm so mad at myself.
Congratulate you.
I know, right? It's a great set, but it comes with all the minifigures. The shuttle's intact. It's just it's too expensive. Whoops. That was a mistake.
You asked me how much the final amount was? Or
it was a lot. We'll say that.
Because that set goes for quite a lot. I remember because I kept it when I had mine, or when mine was unbuilt. I always felt remorseful that I was just like sitting in a bin. And like part of it was just built in my closet with dust covering it. So like that was the first set I rebuilt during quarantine. And I was like, I got that like relief off my chest because I saw what it was going for, and I was like, I can't let this go to waste. Like
yeah,
I'm sure people would like.
It's a good set. Like this one, thankfully, I didn't pay anything ridiculous for it. More than, here's the thing, like, it's not like I can't afford this. It's just more money than I want to spend on a shuttle that I'm not really going to use. You know what I mean?
No, I totally
I've got other stuff that I want to do. So I think what I'll do is probably, since I got it for fairly cheap, I'll just resell it, make a little bit of profit maybe.
No, that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's just laziness. Like, yeah, I should be more invested in like taking the time to seek out good deals, sell stuff for a profit, because you can make good money that way. It's pure laziness on my part, because it's like, yeah, you got to do that, but you got to also take into the account of like buying it, receiving it, packing it, listing it, you know, putting it together to make sure all the parts are there and stuff.
And also too, I feel like Lego and when you're buying a set, like there's always like this. There's a standard, I feel like, that's set that if you're going to ship Lego, like it has to be in like a perfect condition, which how everything should be. I feel like there's like the higher scale for some sets in particular because of their value, and which is what makes Lego amazing and makes it more than like people say, oh, kid's toy. It's like, no, it's like, it's so much more than that. But there is that high standard set for keeping the boxes and sets in really good condition, so you're able to sell them at a higher price.
Especially these expensive UCS sets. What's up, Trevor, Will Harper, and did I see a TBC? Yeah, congrats, Coconut. Thank you. I'm gonna go cry about that later. Honestly, the hardest part is just gonna be explaining to Mrs. Coconut, like, she's like, you accidentally bought Lego, and I'll be like, yeah,
So I got my phone, and I don't know what happened, but I got it. So
just all of a sudden, it was in the car. I won.
I really tried not to.
Yeah, I promise it was not on purpose. I'm not happy about this. What's up, one of a kind bricks? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Speaking of streams, I got to find somewhere to put the Clone Trooper donator wall. I'm going to slide it right here. I always like to have that in view in case anyone's feeling generous tonight and wants to add their name. We've got plenty of open slots. I was actually thinking of asking you guys, do you think I should get rid of one row for the Clone Trooper wall? That way the donation, the giveaway happens a little bit more frequently, because I was thinking about removing this last wall, so we'd only be filling 1, 2, 3, 4 walls, or 4 rows, excuse me. Tell me what you guys think about that. Once it was in the cart, you couldn't pull it out with your hurt back at all. Exactly. Well, the thing is, it wasn't even buy it now. I won the auction. Like, here's the thing. No one had bid anything. So I was like, okay, I'll put a bid down, because, you know, nobody ever, like, you always have some kind of sniper at the last second, right? No matter how little they raise the price. And so I was like, someone's going to outbid me, especially for this price, because it's going for a lot of money right now. And so this was the starting bid. And I was like, yeah, someone will outbid me. And then just barely, nope. Joke's on me. Coconut being dethroned at the donating wall by Sean's wall. I know Sean's got the epic minifig wall up behind him.
Yeah, I'm so happy I finally got the base plates to like finish off the 2019, 2020, 2021. But yeah, it started off as with all my green base plates, and I hated the way it looked. So I invested in the gray, and yeah, it's I'm at like, I think 492 right now. And so it's just like, it's kind of nice. Oh, it's kind of nice because I'm able to get figs really cheaply. Like some of the older figures are like, they're dirt cheap, and even the 2018-19 ones. But then there's some where it's just like, oh, you have to drop $50 to get this figure. And I actually got really lucky. I'll pull it off the wall. On Mercari, I got a phenomenal deal on Darth Malgus for, I think I paid $50 for.
Wow.
That was, I had worked a late shift, and I got home and I got up early the next morning, and I was half awake, and I checked my phone, and it was like, hey, you might want this figure. And I was just like, oh, no way. And I was like, I'm not like I just got paid 2 days before, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to drop this much money. And yeah, I got it. I don't regret it at all, because that's such a cool figure. And I told my mom about it. I was like, sometimes this guy goes for almost like $100. She was like, "You need to put that in like a glass display case. People don't like come and steal it."
Yeah, that guy's worth a lot of money. I mean, the only set he comes in is that Sith Fury class interceptor, and I sold a sealed one of those. I think it was last month, and it was like, I think I sold it for. I think the ended up being like $300. I sold
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, I mean, props to you for keeping that and being able to sell it. It's such a great like that's like good for you.
Yeah, it was nice because I paid bought it for like $200.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Oh, Scott Davis with the $2 donation, funds for Coconuts UCS Lego Fund. Thank you. I got to start saving now, guys. Any donation helps. I'm about to be very broke. Just me over here making a fool of myself. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. There you are, first donator of the stream on the wall already. Appreciate it, Scott. Don't blame you. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'll probably make, this will make for a fun video. You can see that you can already see the clickbait title. What did I buy on eBay? Just like my head in my hands or something. I'm gonna sell it for sure because it's not the time for that set right now. It's not so much a money thing. It's like, okay, I don't have the space. I don't really have the time for it, the place to display it. I got to work on EatPal, all that stuff. So, oh well, it'll make for some fun content. What's up, Chef? How you doing tonight? What you up to? We are joined tonight, for anyone new, by Sean from Arc Trooper Studios. Yeah, Arc Trooper Studios. Great mock builder. Definitely go check his channel out. And I'm just dismantling the Star Destroyer. So I'm actually going to be, I actually decided to sell this just because I don't really want it. I don't need it, and so I'm just going to be getting rid of it. So I got to get it all nice and dismantled, and then I can get it listed and stuff. What set is what? One-of-a-kind bricks. No worries. Thanks for joining. Mr. Idler is very nice in providing instructions. Yeah, I actually used his AAT design for my Naboo mock. Probably the best AAT design out there. Like, better than Brick Vaults, in my opinion.
Oh,
He
really?
does-
Yeah. That's I'm building. I have one of oh yeah, the Brick Vault one. I'm thinking of Gooby's build. That one. I have one built, and then last night I was literally sourcing the parts to build two more because I had the AATs sets in the 501st Battle Pack. So I was just getting the parts sourced for that so I could build two more of them.
The Brick Council says, sorry, can we get a little bio on Sean? You want to give us a little background to yourself?
Yeah, so I feel like more like I was much more active in the community back in 2017, 2018, where I built my Sullust mock for, it was called the Cash Grab for the beta lug, which was a, unfortunately does not exist anymore. There was a little bit of dumb drama that went on with that. It was a good group of people. Ended up like being too much for me, and so it kind of turned me off from building Lego. So I focused. I just kind of had I kind of focused my attention more towards school and my friends, and kind of took a step back from the Lego community while still building a lot of stuff and getting my collection set up. And then once quarantine hit, for the past year, I've just been like going ham, like building custom models, getting my whole collection sorted, organized, rebuilding old sets, getting my minifigures displayed, working on mocks, getting pieces to build them. So yeah, it's been it's been fun, and I'm trying to build mocks that I am passionate about and try different techniques and not like focus each section as like that would be like its own mock and try to make each part as detail oriented as possible, and just kind of look at it more as like in like a weird way, like, oh hey, this is art instead of, oh, this is Lego, I just built, like, like I feel like I'm trying to take my time more when building stuff. So yeah, that's little rundown.
Thank you. Yeah, taking your time is definitely important. Welcome to the stream, Life Brick Studios. A pleasure to have you. This
Thanks.
guest, his channel is called Arc Trooper Studios. He goes by that handle on YouTube. Recently,
What up, Tyler?
kind of made a mini return to YouTube in a way.
Yeah.
What are you
Also,
up to tonight?
too, yesterday night before I took my bio test at 11 p.m., I finished Rich Boy J's first order transporter, and this thing is insane. I don't have the engines built.
Let's get that solo screen. Look at this, guys.
It's just a work of art, and it's so fragile. Like, some parts of it are a little hard to move. Like, getting the top part off here is a very tight squeeze, but man, this thing, I'm just missing the 3 other engines, but yeah, the under detailing too is incredible. I don't want to, but yeah.
Not
so
bad.
This is going to be in Takodana, which I'm super excited about. So I was like, a month back in January, I messaged Jay and I was like, I need to build this. Like, I watched his video on it like 3 times, and I was like, I am sold.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's such a good designer.
Yeah.
Owen, why are you doing this? Are you talking to me? Are you asking why I'm dismantling my ship? Because I don't have room for it and I'm selling it. I don't know. It was destroyed.
I'm just going to display it unbuilt.
Yeah, I'll just do the broken version. I was going to ask what your most regretted Lego purchase is, but I think I think you might have just witnessed it live, Trevor. Definitely. That was truly an unfortunate way to start a live stream.
We're going to recoup the costs from the stream here. So
yeah, for real though. Get that $1.50 off of ad revenue.
Yeah, we'll be going for 24 hours today.
Yeah, like, all right, I'm not stopping the stream till I hit this dono goal.
Right.
Rich Boy J has a giga brain. It's true. His designs and his mocks are just on another level. It's insane.
Yeah.
I can't get over how good he is.
I can't. Yeah, I have no words to like describe like his builds, because when I first looked at it, I was like, the model, I was like, oh, okay, it seems pretty simple. Like, it doesn't seem too bad. But then as I was building it, I was just like, oh my gosh, these I love it because it makes me like think creatively outside of like, the boundaries I feel like I've set in my mind about Lego. And once I like build this model, it's like, oh, like there's so many new things I could be implementing into my builds, even if it's not like vehicles, like just different design aspects that are so creative.
Life Brick Studios asks, you selling it to me or are you talking about my Star Destroyer? Hey, if you're interested, it's going up on eBay. I'm not trying to make any kind of a profit on this. I really just want it out of my hands. So I'm actually going to be getting rid of it for fairly cheap. Someone's going to get lucky. Especially since I used it for a bunch of content anyways. How much did you drop? Oh, TBC, I dropped. It was the UCS Imperial Shuttle. So if that gives you any idea.
Yeah.
It's not a cheap set. It's so the Star Destroyer is not complete. It's missing about I think it's missing about 30 pieces. They're not super complicated. They're not like the structure itself is it's intact. It's really just like some greebling pieces that are missing just because I was too lazy to put them on and I just put them in my collection. So it's not 100% complete, which is why I'm selling it for cheap, but I'm selling it for I haven't decided yet. It's between $450 and $500 right now. 100 will. Maybe not. I'm not that desperate yet. It was used TBC, so it's in very good condition though, and it comes with all the minifigures. It was just one of those things where you never think like $450 shipped, and I'll buy it tonight. Let me think about it, Life Bricks. That's an intriguing offer right there. Just in case you didn't hear, it is missing some pieces. Nothing crazy. Just like it's missing these kind of like greebling pieces on the side. I tried to replace as many of them as I could, but I wasn't able to get them all.
$32.99. Take it or leave it.
TBC starting a bidding war here. $32.99. Take it or leave it.
Hey, Tyler, if you can beat that, then I don't know.
Ooh, that's a tough one. We may have a winner here. That's hilarious. TBC, the jokester. Oh, it does come with the minifigure stand, box instructions, all that good stuff. All in good condition. $35 right now. Whoa. Oh, TBC, you've been outbid. Perfectly fine for missing pieces. Of course, make a haul out of it, multiple pictures and such, lots of forms and shout outs to your platforms. All right, man. You know what? You got a deal. I was hoping to go 500, but if you'll Life Bricks, if you'll be willing to do some shout outs for my channel and my page and stuff, then we have a deal.
Look at that. Some negotiations too.
Yeah, look at that.
Damn.
Studios scoring himself a UCS Star Destroyer for what is that?
Right?
Almost about $300 off.
Wow.
That's not bad for. I mean, it's in good condition.
Yeah.
DM me on Instagram, Life Bricks, and we'll get it all figured out. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. I mean, I guess if you accept my terms of the shout outs and stuff, which I guess you already said. So look at that. Some good game of this evening after all.
Seriously, recouping some costs. Like, it's a good stream.
Makes my heart hurt a little bit less for that. You should have some real trouble. That was just so dumb of me. That's the last time I ever bid on something I don't intend to have or I don't necessarily have the money for.
Sometimes I have to delete Macari or eBay because I just like it gets too bad. Like I know I'm not going overboard, but I'm just like, okay, like let's just dial it back a little bit.
I know. I actually have had to do this thing a couple of times where I'm like, I don't allow myself to get on eBay out of it at all or get on eBay at all because I'm like, even if I have no intentions of buying something, I'll come across a deal where I'm like, I'd be losing money if I didn't buy it.
And it's that fine line of like, yeah. I re-downloaded Mercari today, and I'm just I hit it within my app, so like hopefully it won't just be something I'll just like constantly be checking because it's like if it's out of sight and it's out of mind. But I know in 2 days I'll have to delete it again because I'll be on it too much.
Exactly. TBC, you're more than just the jokester. You're the life of the party. Let's see, 69, 420. Sorry, C Bacon, you've been outbid by $300 and something. What's up, MC Cool Dude? How you doing tonight? I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi gonna drop in on these negotiations. The Negotiator. That's gonna be Life Brick Studios' new nickname. Comes in and just scores a Star Destroyer for $450 shipped.
Seriously.
Sounds good, bro. I'll shoot you a DM in a bit. 100% fine with some shout outs, YouTube haul, possibly another video. Awesome. I appreciate it. What is that noise? Do you hear someone talking?
I know my dad's watching TV in the other room. I don't know if that's...
Well, it might be my wife. She likes to listen to YouTube videos.
Gotcha.
Sean, what is your PFP or sub count? People are trying to find your correct channel. You want to guide them in the right direction.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I think I'm at 148, I believe. Here, let me see if I can do copy.
Hold on a second.
Here, if you don't mind, I'll just put it in the chat if that's all right.
All right, sorry about that. It was just some YouTube videos in the background.
No, you're good. I linked it in the chat if that's all right with you.
Perfect. Yes, I was actually just about to do that, so thank you. Coconut is hearing voices. Dude, I'm hearing voices. There was like this attractive British woman just talking about flower bouquets in the background. I was like, that can't be his dad. It's like, who the heck is that? Scott, I subbed to like 10 different. You sub to 10 different channels trying to find his. That's a pretty good deal. I wish I had 5. Yeah, that's a good deal. Like, I'm not. Here's the thing. Like, someone was going to get a good deal out of this. I had no intentions of making a profit. I just needed to get it out of the way. So I was willing to go with something cheap. Oh, yeah, I know. I am hearing voices. Hey, what's up, Lego Gavin Productions? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I'm joined by Sean from Arc Trooper Studios. We're just hanging out. And I am taking apart this UCS Star Destroyer. I actually just barely sold it, so I'm going to get it dismantled and shipped out. What are you up to tonight, Lego Gavin?
Yeah, I'm loving your Munilist series. I watched the first episode, and I'm intrigued to see where it goes, man. It's going to be because it's going to a convention, I believe. I forget which one he's going to take it to, but I'm very excited.
Anytime Lego Gavin starts a new series, I get excited. Like, yes, another quality mock coming our way.
Right? Also at like a large scale, but also detail orientated too. Like, I appreciate that so much. Like, it's like it motivates me too.
Trevor says, Coconut, you kind of took a loss on the Star Destroyer. You paid $700 and sold it for $450. Here's the thing. I'm not looking at this from a financial. If you look at this from purely a monetary standpoint, yes, I lost money. But the point of this Star Destroyer was to help me get monetized back in the beginning of the year. So I got 3 live streams out of this video. I did the potential drop test video, haul video. So if you think about it, I've gotten 7 videos out of this Star Destroyer. And so at this point, it wasn't about making money for me. It would have been more of a loss to just dismantle the set and store it than to just, get rid of it. So, and if I can give someone I know a good deal, heck yeah. Help. I always like to help a brother out when I can.
Hey, we all got to get our Star Destroyer somehow,
Yeah, exactly. I got to spread the Star Destroyer love a little bit. It says, so you need to be a mod to post links in the chat. Just comment and I'll make you a mod. Then you can drop the link, Sean. Yeah, it isn't in the chat. Hold on a sec. I'm going to mod him and then he can drop it. Are you going to buy part kits from On the Brick? Who is On the Brick? Is that a Bricklink seller? What's up, Han?
Yeah,
how you
so
doing?
he's no, he's a YouTuber. He reviews custom sets and custom figures. He had a little bit of a drama with Brick Vault, but they're all good now, which is nice. He's actually. So he started his own website where he's selling custom kits and from all different themes, like not just Star Wars, like a lot of stuff from Rebrickable too, like some Lord of the Rings stuff, and it looks pretty cool. Just for me personally, I think the fun of the custom models is sourcing the parts myself, which I know some people it's a little bit of a pain, but for me that's like I love staying up till like midnight, like just like being like, okay, like where can I find this part, like what bin do I have to look at the bottom at to find this piece, and it's like the fun in it, so it makes like building the custom Ewing and MTT and the first order transport like almost like a full experience. But I applaud him for making a website like that because that's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, definitely. Here's the problem, Han Shot First. I just have too many cool people in my streams, so then they just get modded because they're all cool. Like you're next in line for mod, so before long, Han, you're going to be a mod yourself.
And thank you, Clone Plays, for linking my channel. I appreciate that.
Oh yes, Clone Plays coming to the rescue.
Seriously, homie.
Thank you, Clone Plays.
I've been staring at this rock, like this little like rock formation that's supposed to like cover where like the battle is and or like the little fight is, and I just want to get it done so badly, but I just like every time I'm like, okay, I have a side complete, I turn to the other side and it's like 5 or 6 bricks lower, and I'm just like, okay.
The frustrations. Clone Plays here. I knew I had to backtrack because I knew if I said anything, Han was gonna be like, "Well, I'm not a mod, so I guess I'm not cool." And I was like, "Well, I got to make sure that doesn't happen." So I was just trying to get ahead of the curve there. My parts collection is relatively small, so I have scoured almost all my parts from Bricklink for my 2 custom things that I've done so far, which is the DeLorean and the V19. I need to get a V19 for my collection. That's one of those few clone warships that I still need to get.
Yeah, the V19 I feel like a underrated one of the underrated vehicles, and like because it's not seen very often, but it's such a sleek design. I love it.
And you got to have those, gunships are cool and all, but you got to have those air support craft to be able to support those gunships as they make their landings. Can't just have Arc 170s and V19 or what are those? The V wings. Can't just have those.
Yeah, so in February I kind of went like overboard trying to like I had all these instructions, and so
your microphone just went super quiet all of a sudden.
Oh. Let's see. That's so weird. I don't know.
Like it'll be fine, and then all of a sudden it'll just like drop. It's almost like you walk away from it or something.
Oh, that's so weird. I can also try switching to my phone as well, and maybe that'll be better.
Just before you get the V19 from Brickfault, if you are to pick it up, buy only the ship without the stand at the bottom, holding it from the body. The bottom will fall off. I'd probably get Lego's version if I'm being honest. Like the actual Lego set.
Here, you know what? I'm going to join from my phone real quick to see if the audio will be better.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be right back.
Just click the link and I'll bring you back in.
Sounds good.
Oh, man. I was starting to get happy again. Then I looked at my phone and saw that I won that item on eBay and I got all depressed again. Ugh. Oh, my gosh. What a fool. I don't know if Lego's version is minifig scale. It's got to be fairly close because it's a big Lego's version is big. Oh no! Oops. I won't spend the money for instructions unless it's $10 or less. That's my thing. Will is I have a hard time. Like spending money on just the instructions, like the Brickfall 8. And here's the thing, I'm not discrediting the people who do the work to put out the instructions. I totally understand they want to get paid for putting out instructions. That makes sense to me. They do all the work and stuff, but it sucks to pay $25 for a pair of instructions and then spend $300 on the walker. You know what I mean? So I feel you there, Will. Hey, what's up, Cy O'Connor? How you doing? Think of the content. See, that's what I'm trying to do, TVC. That's what's keeping me afloat. I'm like hanging there thinking like, oh, I'll just have to do something crazy. Welcome back, Sean.
Awesome. Am I all good?
We'll see what the chat says. Does he sound better, chat?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. In a couple of weeks, you guys are going to see this clickbait video. It'll be like me with my head in my hands, be like, what did I buy on eBay? $6,000 on eBay? Question mark, question mark. How does he sound, guys? Does he sound any better?
Yeah. Good. On here, I can't see the. Oh, Maybe they can see the chat.
Ooh, Han shot first with the zinger. Are you saying you don't already do clickbait videos? I don't really feel like mine are that clickbait. Like, I did the drop test.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a particular time in mind, Han. 3 videos already. My biggest mistake. How good is the Imperial Shuttle really? And then a few streams of you building it. There you go. Look at this. I gotta hire TBC as my content manager. He's just gonna like make up the videos, and I'll just be the face of Coconut Brick Studios, and he can like be the mastermind behind it. Let's see. It's used, Scott. Thankfully, if it was sealed, I probably would have just stopped the stream and just like went and go on and cried in my room all night. How much I would have spent. There's a little taste of what you get if you hire me. Nice. What's the going rate to hire TBC these days? Which version and how much? So it's the UCS version, Scott. Or sorry, not Scott, Will. UCS, it's let me read off the specs. Because I honestly didn't even really read the description. Let's see here. No. Okay, here we go. Here's the description. Let's see. Built once, displayed, then stored. Sticker sheet never used. Okay, so the sticker sheet's mint condition, no original box. Instructions are near mint.
That's really nice.
Yeah, ship will be built in some pieces and come loose in shipping, but the set will be in a giant Ziploc bag for easy reassembly. Package with bubble wrap and a sturdy cardboard box. Looks like all the minifigures are included. Yeah, not bad. The only problem is, guys, I was actually planning on buying a different set today that was about the same price. So now I don't know what to do now because I want to get that set too, but I can't pay for both of these at the same time. It's gonna be like over $1,000. First world problems.
Are you planning on buying the set mint, or would you be open to sourcing the part for it?
The set I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
I'm buying it mint. Never been opened. I gotta have it mint.
Nice. Okay, so it's gotta mean something, man. I respect that.
Oh yeah, it's a very particular set. Welcome back, Life Bricks. No one's outbid you. You are the winner. You got yourself a Star Destroyer. The nice thing is, since we did that off of eBay, I don't have to pay those stupid eBay commissions.
Oh yeah. It kind of adds up a little bit too once you it's especially on bigger purchases.
He was about to buy the Falcon. Ew, I would never buy the Falcon. Gross. I wish I got the Imperial Shuttle from 2015. That's a good one. I'll have to do a comparison between the UCS. Well, I'm not going to do a comparison because whenever I do that, people freak out. Like, you can't compare UCS sets and play sets. So I'm not even going to try that again. Ooh, Take 5. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in forever.
Did you get for that?
What's that?
Did you get flagged for comparing a set, regular PlayScale set to a UCS set?
No, it was just people in the comments.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Here's what bothered me about that is I totally get where they're coming from. My point with that video was not like which one should you buy. Obviously, there's a big difference between the playset and the UCS. My main reason for comparing was just because when I went out to buy a Sandcrawler, there was no comparison video for those two sets. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own so people can see, okay, here's how the latest 2018 Sandcrawler shapes up to the UCS one. Obviously, I know the UCS one was better.
Yeah. No,
so that kind of pissed me off. I was like, okay, some people here are missing the mark. Like,
yeah. And yeah, it's always going to be that way. But no, I love the UCS Sandcrawler. That is my. That's another set that I keep at my mom's house too. Just that one's displayed in the room.
Life Brick says, "Sweet, gonna take up my whole living room." Yeah, you're gonna need a whole living room. Send it. Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Life Bricks. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a doozy. It took up my entire 6-foot table. I'll send it all or have it organized into different bags and stuff, so it won't all just be in one bag. Don't listen to the haters, Coconut. Listen to the content. See, here's the thing: that video did well, which proves I wasn't the only one out there who was curious.
Yeah.
I haven't been on eBay because I'm saving for the summer wave, but I did cop a great deal. In my opinion, I got all 7 of the Knights of Ren for around $30. I got to get off eBay and save for that gunship. I don't know how I'm going to pay for the UCS gunship if I'm continuing to do what I've been doing. Like it's not good.
Because when is it? Like the rough estimate, is it going to be like and it's not the May 4th release, because that's something else, right?
Right. As far as I know, anyways. I'll be right back. I got to plug my laptop in.
Okay.
So you guys hang out with Sean.
Yeah, I am definitely saving up for that summer wave as well. That should be. That's a day one buy for me. Because I bought the January sets right when they first came out, and then when I didn't get any of the new spring sets yet, and I was planning on to like halfway through February, and then it kind of rolled around, and I was like, I'd rather I'm just gonna wait for them to show up. I'm in no rush to get them. I parted out every single one of the January sets in my collection just because I just felt like I needed the parts more. Let's see. Yeah, the R2D. I don't know if I'm gonna get the R2D2. I'm not gonna lie. I want it for displayability. I think that's just a beautiful set to have. But I'm also torn because I would like to buy a couple
Right, I gotta
of these.
squeeze. I've got way too many things to plug in and not enough outlets.
Oh, they're the worst. That is the worst thing to have. No, so I don't know. I want to get a couple of the Mandalorian.
All right, I'm back. Whew. I can't wait till I get my new studio set up.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty. Actually, I just realized the Star Destroyer is my 8-year anniversary on YouTube gift to myself. Heck yeah, dude. Also, congrats on 8 years.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I remember your Naboo mock way back in 2014. But what made that video so iconic to me is your camera had this weird thing that it would it would shake a little bit, and I was I love it brings me back to those good old days when I remember my quality for Minecraft videos was just not up there, and now to see where you are now, it's so cool to go back and look at those videos and be oh, I remember those simple good old days.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite Naboo mocks. Just massive.
Oh yeah, it's.
Ooh, what you got for me, Han? Coconut, I can help you. I wanted sets to build for quarantine. I may or may not have spent $1,000 in one day. It took about 4 months to pay off. Whew, dude. I mean, I'm about to do something similar, so glad someone feels my pain. I'm getting the Moff Gideon light cruiser because that's the best one. Yeah, that one sounds like it'll be pretty cool.
What are your thoughts on the Mandalorian? I forget the name of it, the ship, but they're that Starfighter.
The design or getting it as a set?
As a set.
I think it'll be all right. Honestly, yeah. The set I'm most excited for this summer is going to be the UCS gunship. I mean, are we counting that one as a summer set?
Yeah. But so what play scale then would you be looking forward to?
Oh, what play scale? Probably Moff Gideon's light cruiser. I'm really interested to see what that looks like. It's been a long time since Lego's done a play scale big, Venator, Star Destroyer, First Order Star Destroyer, something like that. So I'm interested to see how they make it.
What was the last? I'm trying to think what the last one was.
Pretty sure
Star Destroyer. Oh, was it the First Order? The First Order Star Destroyer, or I forget the name
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the First Order Star Destroyer, Dreadnought, whatever you want to call it.
Wow, man, I wasn't like thinking about it, and I was like, I really wish that Lego did more CIS vehicles. Because I have the Malevolence here. It's so dusty, but like it's just nice to pair with my Venator. And so I wish that Lego would do more. Again, it's like maybe with the bad guys coming back, there'll be some more intrigue to look into it. But I guess we had
Yeah, they
more.
don't do a lot of play scale stuff.
Which is fine because I understand like the market right now is for everything that's coming out. So space to go back and do things that are, I guess you could say, a little outdated, but not really, because nothing. I don't think anything in Star Wars is really ever outdated. At least in terms of like what vehicles you can produce.
Right. Can always do a remake.
Exactly.
I mean, they aren't confirmed, but yeah, basically what TB said. They're like unofficially confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Have you eaten a Lego? No, I've never had a desire to put Lego in my mouth.
Me neither. I very few times, unless I'm really like in a rush, like trying to like pull a piece out as I use my teeth. But I think I've done that like once in the past 2 years. Like, just
Yeah, I definitely haven't done that for a while. I hate the tooth marks that I get from it.
yeah. And I bought some filler, which is luckily it's filler, but I bought some filler off of Bricklink, and like, it was just like 2x4 black bricks, and the teeth marks. It was just kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm really touching this. Like
It's all chewed up.
it's like, oh, okay.
I agree with Sean. We need more droid sets. They have some of the coolest vehicle designs. That's so true. That's honestly one of my biggest problems with Clone Wars sets is when they give us Clone Wars sets, they give us Jedi and clone troopers. Like there's just all these amazing, like there's cool droid commanders, there's droid vehicles, droid ships, like all kinds of cool droid stuff to do that they never really branch into. They kind of just like they have their same vehicles that they just reproduce time after time. Like what's the most recent think about it. What's the most recent non-remake droid vehicle they've put out? Like, I can't think of anything CIS related newer than the 2014 homing spider droid, and that was a re-release of the 2013 homing spider droid.
You're right. Oh, not the droid transport from 2016, because that was a remake, or that was an upgrade from the 2012 one. Yeah, the Malevolence is the only one that comes to mind as like,
yeah,
not a remake.
Because probably because even the 2018 droid gunship TBC was just a remake of the 2016 droid gunship, which was a remake of the 2014. Back and back and back. I'm just saying, like, they need to like pick like let's get trying to think of some droid vehicle or ship that they haven't done. Let's get like a super tank from the Second Battle of Geonosis. Or
I would be fine if Lego, or I guess I'm kind of satisfied now, but if Lego doubled down and was like, hey, why don't we create like a UCS MTT CIS version, like this one, that would be beautiful.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. I want to figure out how to use this guy in a mock, but I don't know what I want to.
Is that whose design is that? Is that Brick Vault? Let me put you in the solo.
No, this is oh shoot, I forgot his name. I got it off of Dave's Customs website. Though I forget the. I don't feel really bad for not knowing his name, but yeah, he designed this, and it's just I don't have the interior functioning. The Technic's a little messed up in there, but which is fine. I don't really use it. I was like for display, but yeah, this thing is ginormous.
That's really cool. I've got the 2008 MTT, but that one's it's a little blocky and a little outdated, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was like, because I had this is again a set I rebuilt in my collection, and just like looking at it, it's like, oh, it's so hard to this custom one is. I just love it. I'm so like, I feel like sometimes I'm like too deep into custom vehicles, but like I think they're just so amazing. I love supporting all the builders out there, so it's like I don't mind paying extra because I know how much time goes into these, and it's like almost again like a work of art.
All right, guys, I got to turn off my camera for just a little bit. So I've got this dumb problem with my outlets where sometimes I don't have enough power to charge my phone and laptop at the same, or my camera and laptop at the same time. So my laptop's about to die, so we're going to let it charge up a little bit, then I'll turn the camera back on. So for now, you're just going to hear my voice and see Sean.
See me working on this little mount here that seems to always need. I feel like I'm just not going to finish it.
It's never complete.
Seriously. The thing is, too, I'm always like, whenever I build like a rock formation, I don't know what to put on top of it. And I'm thinking I'll maybe add a couple of the trees that I've built over here where the landing pad is. I don't know if they kind of blend in. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to think of things to do because I don't want it to look like unfinished. So
I've always wanted, Lego Gavin Production says, I've always wanted Lego to make a CIS landing craft in tan from episode 1. Me too. I think that set's incredible. Like the ship itself. I don't know if you guys have seen Chris Productions. He built a CIS landing craft. It's massive. Like it was so big, he had to use the pick-a-brick cups to hold the wings up. It was a work of art.
That was insane. When I saw
you saw that one?
Oh yeah. I've been a long time fan of Chris, and seeing that was just like, no freaking way. Like, it's so funny because like when I was like younger, I was like, okay, when I become a Lego designer, not if, like when I become a Lego designer. When I was like 12, I was like, that's the first vehicle I'm gonna build.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not totally random, but it's like it's not like as iconic as other ships that haven't been made. I feel like so.
Oh, the youthful optimism of childhood.
Right, man. If I could go back.
Well, let's see. What's everyone saying? Yes, I've become a ghost. Coconut's beautiful voice is a welcome substitution. Thank you, Han. I'm glad I don't have a bad voice. That would really suck to be a YouTuber and not have a good voice, or to have one that like people hated.
These are just the ASMR streams from now on.
Yeah, I'll just do Lego ASMR. That was something I was always really afraid of in the beginning because I'm not a big fan of my voice. And so my early videos, I was always stressed. I was like, oh man, what if people don't watch my channel because they hate my voice? Weird thing to fixate on, especially because I do Legos. So it's like, people aren't there for my voice, but still weird.
I mean, look at you now too. People, like people said earlier, you got the best voice in the game right now.
The best voice in the game. It's this new microphone I got, this Blue Yeti. I bought it so I could start my podcast, A Man and His Bricks, and it's definitely stepped my audio up a bit. My problem is you guys see the very animated, very excited, outgoing Coconut Bricks. I'm not like that in real life. I'm very monotone, very reserved, and so my early videos really reflected that, where I was like, what's up, Lego builders? Welcome back. Like today we're going to be reviewing an ATTE, and just like sounded like I hated my life. And so that was it was a big transition for me to switch away from that and become outgoing and become excited. It was hard for me in the beginning because I was like, I feel so stupid doing this. Like I look so fake, but I mean, there's a difference between being fake and just, showing your excitement for something. And that's a balance I've really tried to find.
I totally get you. And also, like, just like obviously you have fun with it. But you want to let people know too. It's like, yeah, I like building. Like it's, I do it every day.
Right.
No, yeah,
Life Brick says I sounded like a rock with no personality in my old videos. I relate to that, man. I'd get behind the camera and I'd get all excited, and the camera would turn on and be like, I just get so nervous for no reason and just get all frozen and sound weird. It was good stuff, good times. Now I can look back and laugh.
Right.
TDC says, new channel merch, best voice in the game. Get rid of Happy Building and replace it with that. But I built this
to recoup the costs.
Yeah, I built this channel on Happy Building, TDC. I can't abandon it now. Although I'm going to need to start selling merch if I want to pay for all these sets I'm going to be buying. I got to be doing something here. It's funny, every month this year I've been like, okay, this is the month I stop buying a bunch of Legos. And so far each month it's gotten worse. I'm just like, oh man, come on, man.
You look yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, like.
Yeah, exactly. I have a stern talk with myself, like, you need to stop buying Lego. Get a grip. And then, 2 minutes later on eBay, I'm winning UCS Imperial shuttles I don't even want.
Oh, man. That's this Lego life. It's hard.
It's true. It's a grind.
Wow.
Let's see. What is your least favorite mock you've made? Oh, that's a tough one. I've made some bad ones in my day. So as far as we'll stick with big mocks, since I've done so many mini mocks, but I've only done a few. Like, I'm fairly new to the large mock game. My least favorite one, or one that I was least proud of, is Umbara. I felt like it didn't turn out very good. I don't know. I didn't do as good of a job as I wanted on it. Which is weird because it's a lot of people's favorite mock that I've done. But personally, I don't know. And then like the finale didn't turn out super great. I learned from that series, it's very tough to film black mocks because the black brick eats up so much light that you have to really turn up the brightness on your camera. And then if you've got white gunships on the mock, then it just makes those things look way oversaturated. So it's a very tough kind of like mock to film. And so that also added to just my distaste for it. So I'd have to go with Umbara probably.
I get you. I'll share mine too. It's funny. It's my it was my first my first series. I was building Kashyyyk, and like for the longest time I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then one day I kind of like stepped back and I was like, I don't like this. And so I never filmed the finale video. I just was like, I like took all the pieces, like I just destroyed it all, and I was like, okay, like let's start working on like small. I focused on smaller builds instead of trying to go huge, and like I found I had more success there because of my price range for building mocks. But I would just look at it and be like, oh, like it just felt very bland, and so that was one, and also like. All my friends, like in the community, they'll tease me about it and be like, "So yeah, when's the Kashyyyk finale coming out?" Like, yeah, it's like, did it not come out yet? That's so weird.
They're like, "Hey, I missed your Kashyyyk finale, dude."
Wow, it's on there. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, props to you for like realizing like you're not passionate about it and going with something more passionate. That's a tough decision to make, especially when you've sunk so much time and money into a project already.
Yeah, and that's why I always feel like if I do decide to like abandon a project, I go, okay, like how can I make it like the next mock I do, like how can I incorporate the same pieces that I'm gonna like so it's not like a complete loss,
Yeah.
They just wasted.
Let's see here. Buy TBC's merch to embrace your ego. Let your ego shine through like all other Lego YouTubers. Oh my gosh, it will consume you soon enough. I'm going to follow in your footsteps, TBC. Best anthropomorphic plastic building, Coco. Wow. What is that? Nicifera? I don't even know what that means, Han. You're going to have to educate me. My least favorite mock is every mock. Sad. Poor Han. Hey, welcome to the stream, Nolark. I don't think I've welcomed you yet. My camera's off right now. I'm trying to let my laptop charge, and unfortunately, I can't run my laptop and camera sometimes. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So I'd like someone to explain that to me. Like, you would think there's just electricity in the outlet all the time, not just some of the time. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Nolark does. Plug in the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure to do it. Make sure to check it out. It's pretty fun. We have some good times there. There's some good people.
I will definitely.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I always like sometimes I forget about Discord. Like sometimes.
Oh, I do too.
I feel so bad. Yeah.
I've talked to Clone Plays. He's kind of him and Mike and Ike are kind of in charge of my Discord, and I keep telling him like, yeah, I got to get on there more. It's not that I don't want to be on there. It's just it hasn't been part of my life until recently, so I'm still trying to get used to that.
Yeah. No,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I have some PTSD from Discord because when I was in charge of a beta log, somebody came in and was spamming, and I was at a friend's house at a sleepover, and I didn't check my phone until the next morning, and I realized the whole server was filled with awful things, and I was and they were trying to mess through Discord, and I felt so bad, and I was yeah,
just hanging out.
Exactly.
All right, got to go pump. Got to get that spring break bot. It was nice to meet you, Sean. Hopefully, I'll catch you on a stream together at some point. You seem like a chill guy. Great stream. Thank you, TBC.
Of course.
Good luck pumping that iron. And remember, curls for the girls. That's what it's all about. TBC working out is like enjoying anime. It doesn't happen. He's not even here, and he's still getting roasted by Han. Coconut has forgotten I am also an admin. Yes, I know. Sorry, Nolark. You are. It's like you Clone Plays and Mike and I are like the main guardians of my Discord because I don't make as many appearances as I should. Nolark brings those spicy memes to the Discord.
Ooh. So, are you gonna be playing Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga once it comes out, whenever it comes out?
Eventually, yeah, definitely. I'll probably wait a little bit just because I've got so many other projects going on. But that game's a classic. I'll definitely be playing it at some point. I played that a lot as a kid, as I'm sure most of us did. Oh, yeah. Absolutely loved it.
I remember playing on my couch, and I would play till I got a headache.
Nice, yeah.
It was a good day.
Yep, yeah. The good old video game headache.
Oh, man.
All right, see you later, Clone Plays. Have a good evening. Thanks for joining.
All right.
Between YouTube and Insta, I just never have time for Discord. See, that's the thing, Will, is I'm a video content creator. So it's like I'm creating content for Instagram, creating content for YouTube, working full time. I'm married, and Discord. I've tried to get better, but until recently, I actually forgot it existed for a little while. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've got a Discord server.
Yeah, I love the shorts you put out, too. I think that's so awesome. I didn't realize it was a feature until you started posting on there. I was like, whoa, that's so nice.
Oh yeah, it's a great way to grow your channel. Like those little shorts, my best one's got over 7,000 views so far, and it's still growing. So I think I've got almost 100 subscribers from just that one. It's a great option for growing your channel, bringing in traffic.
I'm definitely gonna look into that
and they don't have to be super complicated, super crazy. Just basically, let's see, I've showcased my mock, showcased some clone troopers, my collection. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's so nice.
What are you talking about? The only thing that I do on your Discord is team up with Clone Plays, Nolark, and Borderline. You guys bully Jet Bricks? Why do you bully Jet Bricks? I didn't know you guys were bullying people on my Discord server. What kind of a Discord person am I if people are being bullied on my own server?
You've been gone for too long.
I know, that's why he never comes to my streams anymore, probably. Here to go, guys. Do I have any misprints? I do not have any misprints. I'm one of those people who just doesn't. I've never gotten one, you know, like I know some people just like randomly stumble across them. I've never gotten one before. What about you, C Bacon? You got some? I just watched, oh, speaking of Life Brick Studios, I just watched his misprint collection. Holy cow. You've got a bunch. Life Bricks, he's on the prowl, guys. Anyone else have anything they want to sell me? He's looking for sets. He's searching for new deals in the graveyard of my broken Star Destroyer.
See, like any set that I have that I don't want anymore, I just part it out into my collection because I know that I'll like for some reason I'll need the pieces, and then I'll like be sad when I can't when I'm like, oh, I had that set and I have the pieces for it.
Right. Well, if you get a misprint, DM me, will do, because I'm not really into them either, so I don't really have any desire to keep it. Bullying isn't always bad. I consider it playful banter. Yeah, but I feel like we don't really bully TBC. Like, I feel like there's a difference between banter and bullying.
I think like also like playful, like just like teasing each other and just like ragging on each other.
Yeah, I see banter as like back and forth, and bullying is just like getting pummeled. Just getting wrecked. Basically, bullying is what's going to happen to me when I do my Imperial Shuttle haul on YouTube. That'll be a perfect example of getting bullied, just that comment section. Or what Mrs. Coconut's going to do to me tonight when she finds out what I did.
I know you said no, but...
but yes, actually.
You don't believe the deal.
Yeah. The funny thing happened. She always laughs because I always jokingly say like, well, I'd be losing money if I didn't buy it. Although I do agree, UCS Imperial Shuttle. Do you have the UCS Imperial Shuttle Life Bricks? The difference is only how the other receives it. I guess it depends. I'd say it's like case. It'd have to, case by case. Obviously, you can't judge every case off of just what I think, but I'd say it depends. I feel like it maybe if the person feels like they're being ganged up on or not. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that realm.
Yeah, I know, like, in high school, like, my friends, we always, like, would rag on each other, and, like, I would always make sure it was, like, if I ever felt like, oh, like, maybe I'm going, like, a little, like, too much, it'd be like, hey, you good? And he'd be like, yeah, and then, like, he would come back.
Yeah, then you keep going.
Yeah, and, like, be like, okay, like, if I've taken too many shots, like, I'll take a couple, Bring
Mrs. Coconut, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Nolark Studio says Mrs. Coconut's attorney is going to bully you in court. Oh my gosh. Nolark, you think it's so funny. You think like obviously if Mrs. Coconut had a problem with me spending money on Lego, she would have left me a year ago. Like she's seen worse things than this happen. She's still here. I mean, she was there when early December was like, I think I'm buying a second Star Destroyer. I mean, if you can make it through that, you can make it through just about anything.
Right.
If YouTube didn't take so much of it, I could just drop the 450 through super chat. Oh, that would be one crazy super chat. Yeah, YouTube would probably they would do terrible things to that. I would not get very much. I wish I did have it. Yeah, I just Life Bricks, right before you hopped on, I don't want to say I accidentally bought it. Let me just give you guys the whole story. So I was looking for the UCS Imperial Shuttle on eBay, just wanted to see what the price was going for because I had a mild interest in it. And I found this one for a decent price. And it was the starting bid. No one had bid. I was like, all right, I'll throw down a bid. I knew like, okay, someone's going to outbid me. Like there's no way a bid ever goes till the very end without a single bid, with only one. And then today I checked it again and there were like 5 minutes left. No one had outbid me. And then the bid ran out and I was the highest bidder. So I accidentally bought a UCS Imperial Shuttle. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. Because I don't think I can afford to keep it. Let's see. I've been bullied plenty of times back in school. Those people became my best friends. Oh, interesting. Well,
the friendship.
Yeah, what an interesting start to that. That 450 would turn into 120 real quick. Exactly, Life Bricks. Exactly. Yeah, that would turn into 120 real fast. You ever see those Bricklink stores that sell every part for $1? Yes, I do. I hate those stores. Really bother me. It's like, come on, who's buying a 1x1 stud for $1 when they can have it for like a tenth of a penny? Like, who's gonna do that? And it's the entire store too. It almost makes me have this sneaking suspicion. I'm like, is this a front for drugs? You know, are people like, oh yeah, I'll take 100 1x1 studs, and the guy's like, all right, this guy wants 10 grams of weed.
I know, yeah.
Because I'm like, these prices, no one in their right mind would pay for these.
That would be really funny. It's like you're like this 13-year-old kid, and you're like, "Oh, I'm ready to get this by some parts to come in."
Especially, you know, you're like 13 years old. So your mom's like, "Okay, let's open the package," and she opens out all this weed and cocaine falls out onto the table. It's like, you're never shopping on Bricklink again.
You lied when you said you were just building Lego.
Yeah, I thought you were an innocent child.
Oh.
I'll take a gram of studs. Exactly. I'll take an 8-ball of plate. I bought a $10 stud once. Oh, was it like a unique stud, or did you just make a mistake there, Life Bricks?
That's rough.
Yeah, that is rough. That would definitely keep me up at night. Trying to go to sleep, and my brain be like, you know, remember that one time you spent $10 on a stud? Like, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah. I know what I did was wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? Haven't I suffered enough? Nice job, Model Coconut. I have a business to. All of a sudden, all these new Bricklink stores with ridiculously high prices are going to stop popping up, and then like the FBI is going to shut down Bricklink for becoming like the next source of drugs.
Man.
And then I'm going to get pinned for it.
Yep.
Serve some prison time for a harmless joke. I guess if I go to prison, I'd have to, if they locked me away for like 40 years, I just have to donate my collection.
Yeah.
Daddy, why can't we have dinner? It's been 5 days. Daddy has to get his studs to me. Oh my gosh.
I told my mom the other day, I said, if for some reason I ever pass away, I want you to like sell my collection, but I don't want you to sell like my Darth Malgus for like $2. Like,
you got to get a deal out of that. I know. I've given explicit instructions to my wife. Like, okay, these sets you're gonna do this. These sets you're gonna do this. She's like, I don't want to talk about that.
Lower than 50.
Yeah.
That's like,
when you pay $1 for a single Lego brick, but instead of stepping on it, you trip in it. Oh my gosh. Some kid's dad like knocks on the door. He's like, son, are you okay? You're like, what you doing in there? I'm doing Lego, Dad. I'm doing Lego. Oh no, what have I created? No, I'm afraid. What have I done? I've just ruined America's next generation of youth.
You start selling just like green studs, and like only from the stream will people get it.
Yeah, exactly. Trans green studs, white plate. Why would they arrest you? You unknowingly debunked BL's major scam. Well, I'm saying like I started a whole new thing, because you know I would have. I guess I could try and prove. Like I guess I could pull up the stream as evidence. Like, see, it was just a harmless joke. We were all laughing.
Your Honor, may I pull up my live?
Like, does someone have a YouTube account we can log into? We need to pull up some evidence. Exhibit A, Coconut live stream Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021. Hey, I mean, I'd get some ad revenue off that, I guess. They'd have to.
Seriously. Probably
like, hey,
too.
Yeah, probably. Some people in the crowd are like, oh, I gotta check that out later. Using brick separators to cut it. See, there's a whole Lego. There's just a whole Lego opportunity right there. I need some tube graphs for my next mock. Suddenly the price for Lego grass just skyrockets for no reason. $100 for some Lego grass pieces?
Hey, we don't really know what's in those new plant pieces of Lego.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's like Lego releases this line of like suspiciously relaxing Legos. They just like secrete cannabis or something. All the kids are just like falling asleep 5 minutes after they start building. Wow. It was just a harmless joke. We were all laughing. Some dude in Nuremberg, probably. Oh man, that's the funniest thing we've come up with on a stream in a long time. That's good. We're gonna have to that one. I feel like that one's gonna come up later. Oh, and TBC missed it, guys. He wasn't even here for it.
Yeah.
He would have loved that.
You got to create merch now.
Yeah, I got a Lego grass or something.
Yeah.
Grass vibes.
That would be amazing.
Let's see. 2 things. Spent $100 on studs. 2, I do not build mocks. I know it's going to be suspicious. All of a sudden, like major athletes are making massive Bricklink purchases. It's like, okay, I know they're not building mocks.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I worked on a Lego forest and now I'm hungry. I need some sea bacon. Too much time building Legos, you get the munchies. Oh man, that escalated quickly.
Right.
Wow. Coconut, change the leaves on the palm trees. Yeah, exactly. I got to change. Now my logo is really going to make sense. The Lego palm tree. It's like, okay, yeah, I know what's going on there.
Yep. Oh, this channel seems cool.
Yeah, just I'll have like a Lego minifigure just passed out under the tree. Just went back and watched the drop test video again. That hurts my heart. Hey, and now you're the proud orange. Now you can say like, hey, see that Star Destroyer in that drop test? I own that ship.
You see that scratch right there?
Yeah. That's from a very special video from a very confused Lego YouTuber. That was such a mistake. Like literally it was like 2 weeks after I had put that video. I was like, okay, I really don't want to do that. And I was like, I was like, well, I'm not going to hit that. It's an insane goal. And then I hit it like 2 weeks before the goal was supposed to end. And I was like, I just really have bad luck with this. Because it's like I couldn't be mad. I gained 300 subscribers.
Exactly. It's like, yeah,
like, what am I supposed to do? Like, please unsubscribe for like a week, then you can come back.
Yeah. It's like same thing with the auction today. It's like,
yeah,
why do I have to win?
Yeah, exactly. Lego's just like, you know what? We're gonna mess with him. Like, we're gonna make him win the ones he doesn't want to win and lose the one he wants to win. Like that one,
Exactly.
It's embarrassing how much money I'm going to spend on this set. Is that middle part you were holding it by missing? No, life bricks. I took them off so I could hold it. So they will be included. I just had to take them off because I couldn't pick it up without taking those off. So they come off and then you can pick it up by a little handle on the inside. The only things that are missing are just like little greebling pieces. So like little tiles and little wedge plates. I tried to include as much as I could of those. So I think in total, I think you're going to be missing about 50 pieces. That's my rough estimate, obviously. I don't know, but like all the major, like the structural integrity is 100% there. It's just like little things that are missing. Because it was so heavy, I couldn't pick it up from the bottom, so I had to take the pieces off and lift it.
How much does it weigh, or what do you think it weighs?
So I actually did weigh it. It weighs 13.6 pounds.
Cool.
And that was with the 2 middle panels being taken out, which those things aren't super heavy, but they would add some weight as well because they're fairly big. It's a beefy boy for sure.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, lifting that thing. My arms were burning by the end of the video, and I was like, I don't know if that says more about the weight of the Star Destroyer or the weakness of my arms right now. Just kind of embarrassing. What's up, A&A Hobbies? How you doing tonight? Since
curls 100-pound weights, lifts, but then lifts Super Star Destroyer, can't even get up.
Exactly. I should have just been curling the Star Destroyers. Since exactly, Life Bricks, little stuff isn't bad to replace. If there was anything like major missing, I would have definitely told you. I don't want I don't want you getting scammed or anything. Since obviously we're in the same community, so it's not like I can go run and hide.
go to the action figure.
And plus, I'm not in the business of scamming. About to be able to do my nightly curls. Exactly. Every night before you go to bed, Life Bricks, I recommend 3 sets of 10 with the UCS Star Destroyer.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna be messing with you.
That's right. Yes, make sure to smash that like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. And if anyone's feeling generous tonight, I've got the Clone Trooper wall open for more donations. We've already had one from Scott, which is much appreciated, going towards paying for the UCS Imperial shuttle. Scammed by Coconut Brick Studios exposed. The truth explained. Exactly. See, at least you got the title of the video ready, just in case it does happen. Exactly. You can use that to blackmail me. Be like, hey, don't make me release this.
And then you come back with the video saying how somebody, my response.
Yeah. My apology video. I'm not going to be paying him back or giving him any of the parts, but I would like to apologize, and I hope you guys can forgive me. Just the most useless apology ever. Oh, joined the Coconut server. That's good to hear. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's a lot of pieces, though. 4,000 pieces doesn't look like much when it's built, and then when you take it apart, you realize, ooh, it's a lot of stuff.
Was 3,000 parts, and they're all mostly smaller parts, and so staring at that was just like, I was like, oh, man, like, and I didn't want to store it.
Brutal.
I was just like, oh. So that was rough.
I bet.
I worked on it from 10 a.m. to 1, and then got back, worked on it and then I left, and then from 5:30 till I think it was like 10 o'clock, kept pushing it, and then that was also I worked on the weekend too, so.
Whew. Hitting the grind with that.
Seriously. And then I was like, oh yeah, my bio test.
Oh yeah, school. Life Brick Studio says, LOL, what if I built it just to drop test it again? The poor Star Destroyer just like, oh, finally a new home with someone who will treat me with respect. Like, drop test number 2. Yeah. What we should do, Life Bricks, is just turn it into like just the community Star Destroyer. Like next, we'll have someone else buy it and drop test it. Then someone else will be like, how many drop tests can this Star Destroyer survive before the pieces literally start to crack?
Oh,
that's funny. That's quality Lego content we all need right there.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we are coming up on the end of the stream. Probably stream for about 5 more minutes. So if you guys have any last questions, comments, anything you want to throw in the chat to either me or Sean, make sure to do it now so you don't miss out.
I feel very accomplished because I got it done.
Heck yeah.
Oof, alrighty, feeling good. Feeling good.
Those mountains are always so tough. Like you were saying, it's like no matter how many pieces, it's like, well, now this piece down this side needs some more pieces. Now this side does, and it's endless sometimes.
Exactly. And like I've really found that doing rock work, getting 1 by 2 by 5 bricks are so essential, because when you're building up, you need to have that like instead of using 1 by 1 or 1 by 2 and like stacking them, like it's just nice to have those 1 by 5s to.
Right. The 1 by 5s give you some really necessary height without going too far back. You use too many of those 1 by 1 slopes and it looks just like a pyramid.
Exactly. And yeah, so I love these for filler, and I'm after just this one, and like my bin's like halfway empty, and I'm like, oh okay, like I don't have to get gonna get a couple hundred more.
Welcome to the stream, Yellow Lantern. How drop test how many drop tests does it take to get to the center of an ISD? We should keep it going till it's worth like $1, since every piece is literally demolished exactly. What we'll do is each time someone will sign it, and then we'll drop it, and then like we'll take a picture and send it to Lego. They're like, let's see what our fellow AFOLs are doing with our Legos. It's like this mangled Star Destroyer with a bunch of autographs on it. It's like, oh, what happened?
The designer's like crying.
He's like, yeah, he's like, my masterpiece.
I spent 2 years on this. I missed my son's wedding.
For this?
That is a weird question. I wonder if Lego designers like see people doing drop tests, if they're hurt or if they're more like fascinated.
I would probably be fascinated. I would be like, I spent 3 years designing that, and you just dropped it off your kitchen table. And you spent $700 on it.
Yeah.
That's probably the more confusing part to them.
Yeah. Wow.
Coconuts ISD chuckles, I'm in danger. Very accurate. Very accurate. Just remember, when people say they want studs, you know what they mean. Exposed by Coconut Brick Studios. I'm going to make a documentary called Bricklink Exposed. Or I guess I could see the title now. Bricklink Center of Major Drug Scam? Are your children buying drugs?
Yeah.
I mean, now we finally understand what's with those weird stores that charge a ton for, because I was basing that off of this thing that happens on eBay where people actually sell drugs, but they list common items. So you'll see like a roll of toilet paper for like $100. And you're like, okay, that's probably not real. So there's actually a guy, he works for eBay. It's like a job position. He goes through listings and like checks for anomalies and irregularities and stuff like that. And then like he investigates those to see like, okay, is this like a front for something else? Because people will try to get away with stuff like that.
What a job that is.
I know, right? He's just scrolling like a bag of potato chips for $2,000. That's not right.
Yeah.
You have the perfect documentary voice. I just got to get up real close to the camera. Maybe get like some ominous music for the background.
Oh yeah. Get like that one light.
Yeah, single spotlight just flicks on. Hold up. So when you buy Pokemon cards on eBay, is that a front for something else? Well, I mean, it's stuff that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like if you've got like a limited edition Charizard going for like $200,000, probably legit. But if you see like a common household item going for like, 3 figures and it's used or something and there's like no pictures, it's just like stock image. I mean, this is all just me, my understanding and my interpretation. Like I didn't actually talk to the guy or anything. This is just conspiracy night with coconut. All right, I'm going to turn the camera on just to say goodnight to everyone. Thank you all so much for dropping by. We had I guess I can't speak for Sean, but I had a blast tonight. You guys
I did too.
really nailed it. Hit it out of the park with the chat. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Lego Gavin Productions, Will Harper, Honshot First, C Bacon, No Lark Studios. Thank you, everyone else, for joining. Really appreciate it. You have any last words, Sean?
No, yeah. Thank you guys for making this such a fun night. I've had it was so much fun, and I felt like I got a lot of progress done too, while laughing and just having a good time.
Win-win. And don't forget, if you haven't checked out Sean's channel yet, Arc Trooper Studios. Again, I'll put a link in the description after the video's over. But we will be back again on Saturday. I'll be doing a Building Utapau live. Some more good stuff for that. But thank you all. Have a great night. And until next time.